Pojam, if you're watching this, please can you reissue Lost Dogs on vinyl? Because I would buy that. I would buy that.
Still give you love, just give it away. I love seeing that part.
One thing that you should know about me, I love Pojam. I love Pojam so much that I ranked every single one of their albums over on Instagram. A lot of people hated those rankings. Well, I ranked all of their albums aside from one, a little album called Lost Dogs. Now, Lost Dogs isn't necessarily a studio album, it is a compilation album full of B-sides and unreleased tracks and just songs that never made it onto an album. It is like a treasure trove for Pojam fans. Like, when you uncover this album and you go through it, you're like, damn. It dropped on November 11th, 2003, and yeah, it just features a lot of B-sides and extra songs from the past album, so from 10 all the way up to Riot Act. Now, there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of information behind this album, like, you know, which track is in which era, and I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, I don't know it all from off the dome. So in this video, I'm actually going to have little like fact pop-ins that come in whenever I'm talking about a particular song. You know, you might think, Sophie, that's really bad of you. Why didn't you do your research? I just wanted to rank, okay? People just asked me to rank, so I rank. This is also the first Pojam ranking that I've done where I get to kind of explain my reasoning for where songs go. So I think I kind of got excited about that as well. Look out for the little fact pop-ups that I'm gonna have for each song. This ranking was highly requested over on my Instagram. You should totally go and follow me on there. You can also watch all the other Pojam ranking videos. One more point, and I cannot stress this point enough. This ranking is my opinion, and you know, if you disagree with it, that's cool. I would love to hear your opinion, but you do not need to attack me and say rude things because, you know, it gets really boring after a while being called a rage baiter. So, I'm Soph, welcome to my space, and this is my ranking of Pojam's Lost Dogs. I hope you enjoy. So, welcome to the classroom. Today we are learning about Lost Dogs by Pojam. So this is my ranking board, and I'm going to explain the tiers. Obviously at the bottom, it's bottom tier. It's, you know, the songs that I am not really partial of. So I called this one You're Right, We Didn't Need This, because obviously these are all B-sides. So like, that's me saying, yeah, we didn't need this on an album. And then we have It's Alright.
It's alright, like.
And then we have Eddie Vedder Porch Moment, which any Pojam fan knows what I'm talking about. This is like a song that is iconic, more than alright, but it is not, like, it's not like top tier. And then finally, up top, we have biblical, like actual biblical songs that make me ascend. That is the tiers explained. And yeah, we have 30 songs to rank. And I'm actually blind ranking all of these. Blind, is that the word? Like, I haven't put a ranking together prior this video. I'm literally just doing it off the cuff. So this is going to be really fun. This is my first ranking video in this style. So I'm excited to see what it, you know, how it works out. I'm also hoping I don't go blind because I have a light in my face because this room is so dark and I tried everything to kind of get it light in here, but the only way I could do it is just shining a giant light in my face. So let's hope I don't go blind. So I'm writing every song on a little post-it note and I'm sticking it up where I think it goes. So let's start off with track 1. We have All Night. Now, All Night, honestly, I don't reach for it. I don't go on to Apple Music and I'm like, I'm gonna listen to that song. You know, it's kind of forgettable. It sounds so harsh, but it is kind of forgettable. Like, I kind of get why it wasn't on an album because it's not, there's no wow factor there. But also, like, it's not, like, bad. And I kind of find Eddie's voice a little bit drony in this song. This is kind of like a really crazy way to start off the video. I don't think there's going to be a lot of songs in the bottom tier. So I feel like I need to kind of make sure there is. Otherwise, this is not an interesting ranking. So you know what? We're going to start the ranking on a bit of a downer. I'm really sorry for the all-nighters. But What a great way to start the video. Okay, up next we have Sad. Now, Sad is, to me, that's an Eddie Vedder Porsche moment right there. It's not like biblical levels, like I'm not ascending, but it's a great song. I remember when I first heard it, it was the first song I actually heard from Lost Dogs, and I was kind of like, wow, where they've been hiding all these songs, you know? And up next we have Down. I love everything about Down, like everything about it. And also it gets a very special mention because it is one of the songs I heard live at my first Pearl Jam show. So very fond memories. I remember thinking it's such a deep cut, and I was the only person in my section who knew the words. Because I was up in the nosebleed, the crowd was so dead. It was like so annoying. I was like, am I the only one? And you can say it. That's favoritism. That's favoritism. Yeah, it is. So yeah, I think Down deserves to go up in biblical, mainly because of my emotional attachment to the song, but also like everything about it is just so good. That guitar solo, like yes. First biblical song. I'm gonna try and not keep putting loads in biblical. I know I'm gonna want to, but yeah. Okay, up next we have Hitchhiker. I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I see why it wasn't on an album. It's not all night territory for me. It's like a good sing along. I mean, Hitchhiker. It's catchy. Up next we have Don't Give Me No Lip. I mean, I like the opening riff. Like that's fun. It's a very fun song. But I do kind of understand we didn't really need it, did we? We didn't really need it. And like I never see anyone mentioning this song. I never see people saying like, "Oh my god, I wish they played this at my show." Like no one is asking for Don't Give Me No Lip. Like I said, it's fun. It's got its quirk to it. But yeah, we didn't need it. We didn't need it. Up next, we have Alone, classic Pearl Jam song. The thing is with Alone, the version on Lost Dogs is a different version to what was on the B-side. Was it Go, the single? I'm pretty sure it was Go. So some of these songs do have different like versions, like the B-sides of the original single sound different, and then like Lost Dogs is a different take. But I am just going to treat it as the same song. So the version of Alone on Lost Dogs is different to the B-side. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Anyway, I love Alone. It is so good. It's so angsty, and it makes me think, why wasn't this on the album? But then, like, you look at the track list of verses, and you're like, oh yeah, where would this fit in? I do go foul every time I do hear this song. So, you know, I gotta put it up in biblical. I gotta do it. I gotta do it to them. Up next, we have In the Moonlight. And, you know, I love the moon. I love Pearl Jam. You'd think I'd love this song, but I don't, actually. It's another one of those songs where I'm like, yeah, no one needs this. I don't know, maybe it's just like the way Eddie's like delivering the lyrics. I'm not feeling it. It's another song that I do not rush to when I listen to Lost Dogs. I do skip it. I just realized I'm being absolutely ruthless now. I just want to make clear this is a B-sides album, okay? They didn't put these songs on an album for a reason. And hey, it's my ranking. Please tell me yours. Okay, up next we have Education. Education is another song that I can't help but go a little bit crazy over. I don't know why. I think it's kind of the drums. There's something like primal in that sound. And it's like it's just a really good beat. It's very enjoyable, but I'm not feeling it as an Eddie Porsche moment. Like I don't think it is that big of a song. It is not a Don't Give Me No Lip situation. So it's alright.
I mean, it's alright, like...
Black, Red, and Yellow. Okay, this song is another one of the first songs that I heard from Lost Dogs. I think it's because it was part of the Let's Play 2 soundtrack. And I was like really obsessed with that soundtrack because it came out like around the time I was really getting into it, like obsessing over Pearl Jam. I heard this song and I was like, well, what album is that off? And then when I found out it was off Lost Dogs, I was kind of like, wait, I really need to actually pay attention to this album. Black, Red, and Yellow is another one of those. Like, it's a good time. It's a good time. And I do love Eddie's voice in it. Is it Evie Poach moment? I don't think it is. It's not on, like, iconic level. It's not like a sad, is it? It's not. It really isn't. No, it's alright. It's alright. I'm quite happy with the list so far. I'm quite happy with my choices. Also, it is like 1,000,000,000 degrees in this room, so that's great. And I have a light on me, so yeah. I hope I'm not a sweaty mess by the end of this video. Anyway, you is so mediocre to me. There's not a lot to write home about when it comes to you. Maybe it's because like I haven't listened to it a lot. I've listened to a lot of these songs repeatedly over and over and over. But You is kind of one of those ones that went under the radar. It didn't need to be made. Did it? It didn't. It's obviously a throwaway song. I'm sorry, You. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stop putting songs down here now. Okay, I promise you. Up next, we have Leaving Here, which is a cover. Leaving Here is just like a really upbeat, fun time. It's got a good message about men treating women with respect. And, you know, anytime Pearl Jam pull that move, I'm like, yes, one of us. I think it is really iconic of them to cover a song like this. So it is going in Evie Porch moment. And then we go from a song like Leaving Here to Grammy Out of Control. We're not supposed to take it seriously. When I do leave it on, I do skip it. I do skip it. I'm sorry. But when I do leave it on, I'm kind of like, this is so fun. Like, they're just some goofy dads in the studio. Grammy's alright. Grammy is alright. He may be out of control, but he's alright. I know everyone is screaming at me right now. They're like, how did you put All Night down there? But you put Grammy Out of Control. Okay, up next we have Whale Song. Okay, now we have Undone. It's a gorgeous song. It's one of those songs that I really attached myself to. I really love Undone. I do think it's like severely underrated, and I generally think it deserves to have been in the spotlight. It's also one of those songs that I really loved when I first listened to this album and I was discovering all the songs. So for that reason, it's going up in biblical. Plus, it's such a good sing-along. I find myself singing to it randomly sometimes. Okay, up next we have Hold On. This is another example where it's different on Lost Dogs than the B-side version. The version on streaming, that is like the bonus track on Versus, is an acoustic version, but this is electric. So I am putting both of these on blast here. Need I say more? So good, so poignant, so beautiful. I do wish it was on like a studio album, but like I totally get it. With Versus, you had songs like Indifference and Daughter. Okay, now we got an absolute classic, must listen for any fan. Yellow Ledbetter. People ask, what the hell is Eddie saying in this song? And I say, let the man speak, okay? Let him cook. And you can easily learn the lyrics to this song. You know where this is going. Yellow Ledbetter is biblical. And I don't want to hear people saying it's overrated. Like, shut up. Okay, now we are on to disc 2 because it's 30 songs and it was on 2 discs. Also, Pearl Jam, if you're watching this, please can you reissue Lost Dogs on vinyl? Because I would buy that. I would buy that. We start off the second disc with Fatal. Now, guys, Fatal may not be a big song to you, but to me, it is like everything to me. I ain't gonna get into too much detail, but this song helped me realize I was in a toxic ass relationship. So
Oh, brother.
I needed Eddie Vedder to tell me that. And like every time I listen to it, I transcend. I transcend. It is so simple. It is so haunting. The way Eddie sings, the acoustic, I'm just like, I'm all over it. And yeah, it helped me realize a lot about myself. So, and you may see a pattern here. Side 2 is superior to side 1. So, but then we have Fatal, right? And then we have a song like Other Side.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
This is another song that helped me through major shit. Like, this isn't trauma time, this isn't therapy, but this song did a lot of heavy lifting when it came to me processing awful shit. It's beautiful. It deserves to be on a studio album. It is one of my favorite songs on this album. So yeah, it is going on biblical. I love how it's like all the emo songs. All the emo songs. Biblical. Like the ending every time, Niagara Falls. And then you're like, oh, I'm crying my eyes out. Cheers for that, Pearl Jam. And then they play a song like Hard to Imagine. Okay, Hard to Imagine? Are you kidding me? A lot of Pearl Jam songs have helped me through life, and this is one of them. This is one of my favorite Pearl Jam songs, period. Like, period, okay? I dream about hearing it live. I remember when I was going to see them in Hyde Park in 2022. That's where I got this t-shirt from. And I was like, I really hope they play Hard to Imagine. They didn't. They still played an incredible set. I'll give you that. That set was made for me. But like, I was like, man, can you imagine if they opened with Hard to Imagine? I think I would die. So this is another thing, Pearl Jam, if you're watching. And, you know, if you go on tour sometime in the near future, you should totally start playing that song again. Wait for me to be in the audience, though. I don't think I need to explain why this song is so amazing. The lyrics are so poignant. The melody is beautiful. Like, that guitar riff, kill me. Kill me. I'm already dead.
Kill me again.
Going in biblical, I cannot stress how much I just adore that song. Oh my god, and then you think it's like, it's done, we're at the clear. Let's have like a throwaway song. No, because it goes on to Footsteps. Yeah. One of my flexes in life is that I have heard Footsteps live, and it was heartbreaking. I did cry. Obviously. And now we are on to Wash. I'm gonna get hate, but I get hate every single day, so I don't care. I never got it. I never understood Wash. It's a good song, but like, a lot of people really rank it high, and I'm kind of like, okay, but why? It's probably how some of you are thinking, why is Undone in biblical? Don't worry about why it's in biblical, okay? It's a moment. I will say it's definitely iconic. Where, especially with the vocal delivery at the end, when he's just going for it and the song just blows up, like, I'm here for that. I'm not levitating, but I will say it is iconic. It's usually the song everyone mentions when you mention Lost Dogs, so yeah. It's iconic. Then we go on to Dead Man. Dead Man is kind of a little bit forgettable. It's a good song. It was actually made for a film. And I remember watching that film in my philosophy and ethics class. We never finished it. I remember like, I was researching the movie and then it said, oh, Pearl Jam were supposed to do the soundtrack. They didn't know. Anyway, yeah, the movie was called Dead Man Walking. So it kind of makes sense. It's 100% a depression song. It's not really like a standout on this album. It's not iconic. It's not biblical. But I will listen to it. So it's alright. Up next we have Strangest Tribe. This song is like nothing we've ever heard from this band. And we've never heard anything like this song ever again. I think that's what makes this song so unique. Honestly, kind of special. It's like a little nugget, let's say. This whole album is like gold nuggets though, let's be so for real. I used to really like ride or die this song, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm not like as strong. Plus I already have so much in biblical, but hey, it's iconic. Just for the opening alone, okay? Alright, and then we go on to a little bit more upbeat, because they were like, damn, this whole list is a little bit doom and gloom. So we have Drifting. Drifting is 100% an Eddie Vedder solo song. And I'm here for it. It's a good time. There's a harmonica. It makes me think of like being on a boat and sailing the seven seas, which is really funny because I would probably get seasickness. I don't think it deserves to be down here because I do enjoy it every time I listen and I do sing along. So we've gone through this so quickly, which is kind of crazy to me because I'm making these decisions so quickly right now. And then we have the Christmas song, Let Me Sleep, It's Christmas Time. I was introduced to this song through the Pearl Jam 20 documentary. If you haven't seen that documentary, highly recommend it. Is it a good Christmas song? It's like it's nothing like any Christmas songs that are out there. So it has that going for it. This is hard. It's alright. It's alright. Next we have Sweet Lou. Longest time I thought this song was called Sweet Law. I'm a fake fan. I am a fake ass fan. I don't know how to describe it. It's never one of those like kooky songs, kind of like Grammy Out of Control. I will say I did give it a re-listen and like enjoyed it. You know, I'm gonna put it in It's Alright because I'm feeling very generous today. If you know what you're getting yourself into, it's alright. But the first listen is kind of jarring. And it's Sweet Lou, not Sweet Law. Plus, you know, it's Jeff singing. It's a little treat. Dirty Frank. Every time I used to play this song and like my dad would hear it, he would say it sounds like a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. And I'm kind of like, that's just rude. But yeah, Dirty Frank is iconic. He's a gourmet cook, yeah.
Where's Mike McCready? My god, he's been ate. Dirty Frank.
It's so funny, it's so goofy, it's so iconic. No, nothing else has to be said. Pearl Jam has never sung about a cannibal again because they made the best cannibal song. People say, oh, what about that Kesha song? No, Dirty Frank. Every day of the week. And then we go on to Brother. Now, the version on Lost Dogs is the instrumental version, but on the 10 anniversary edition, we got the version with vocals. So, yet again, I am ranking them together. And Brother, oh boy.
Oh, brother!
I do kind of wish that this was on an album. I know it didn't really fit on 10. It didn't really fit on 10, did it? It's great. I remember when I first heard this song and it blew my mind that it was a B-side. I was like, how did they get away with that? The instrumental version is crazy as well. The solo, Mr. McCready, just went off. But also the vocal version, when Ed at the end just loses it. It's biblical work, so. Wow. Yeah, it is that important. Okay, and now we're on the last two tracks, and I cannot believe I have done this. B-Girl.
Bigo, you're gonna die. You don't want to be famous, you want to be shy. Do your dances alone in your room. Becoming a star will become your doom.
B-Girl is a song that hits extremely deep. It hits extremely deep, especially if you are a young woman or a woman of any age. It hits you right there, and I'm like, Ed, how are you understanding this? How are you clocking our tea like that? Yeah, B-Girl is a beautiful song. It definitely kind of reminds me of like a children's lullaby. I'm guessing that is the thing he was going for. The first time I did hear this song, it did make me choke up, and to this day it sometimes still does, especially towards the end when his voice kind of cracks a bit. It gets me, you know, when he's like, do your dance, take your time, everything you imagine may be stuck in your mind. It's very cute. That is nothing like any other Pearl Jam song. You may argue that Something Special is kind of in the same vein, but this is like Something Special but better. I am really torn right now between biblical and iconic. Okay, no, I don't transcend with this song. I'm not like, I'm not doing all that. But I will say it is just like really sweet. And I do think it is an Eddie Vedder Porch moment. I think it definitely deserves to be that. And then you think that's the end of the album, but then there's like 4 minutes of silence and we get the 42002.
Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. Hello. And Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam. He's kind of soft-spoken.
So this is a hidden track. It is not advertised on the CD. It is not advertised as a separate song on streaming. It's hidden, but this was a song that Eddie wrote for Lane Staley of Alice in Chains, and it is heartbreaking.
When Alice in Chains frontman Lane Staley was found dead in his Seattle home on Friday, he was 34. Seattle police say they responded to a call from one of Staley's relatives asking him to check on his well-being since he hadn't been seen in 2 weeks. Police then discovered a body, later identified as Staley, that had been deceased for at least a few days, surrounded by intravenous drug paraphernalia.
He is devastated. It's like a really difficult listen, but it is also a gem. It is literally a hidden gem. It is literally a diamond amongst the rubble here on Lost Dogs. And I don't know, there's something about the ending that really breaks my heart. I'm gonna put it in biblical. Why not? Why the hell not? Okay, we are back after the rearrangements. And I'm happy with my order. So this is the official sophspace Lost Dogs ranking. Let me just let you in on the order of things here. So at the bottom, at your right, we don't need this. We got Whale Song, Don't Give Me No Lip, In the Moonlight, You, All Night. Okay, those are bottom. We didn't need them, and I'm glad that they weren't on any albums. And then, with It's Alright, we have Hitchhiker, Sweet Lou, Let Me Sleep, It's Christmas Time, Dead Man, Get Me Out of Control, Black, Red, Yellow, Drifting, and Education. Primal. Then moving up to iconic status, Evie Porch Moment, we have Leaving Here, B-Girl, Wash, Dirty Frank, Stranger's Tribe, and then I moved Undone down into iconic because I was kind of like, actually it doesn't deserve to be up with all the other songs. I changed my mind. And Sad. Top tier, biblical, some of my favorite songs of all time. Do not say these songs are bad or I will come to your house. We have Down, 42002, Brother, Alone, Hold On, Fatal, Other Side, Footsteps, Yellow Ledbetter, and number 1, the best song of Lost Dogs, Hard to Imagine. We did it. We did it, Joe. It's... Okay, so it's like 2 days after I recorded the video and I realized I missed the song. I don't even know how because I had them all written down in front of me and somehow I missed the song. So I am of course talking about Last Kiss. To me is iconic. It is a cover song. They definitely made it their own and it is like a fan favorite. I have heard this song live. Yeah, like it's a good sing-along. It's definitely a song that you need to be in the mood for, I'd say. I feel really bad that I just forgot to mention it, but there you go. I didn't forget your last kiss. Well, I kind of did, but yeah. So to all the people on Instagram who I love dearly, who begged me for a Lost Dogs ranking, I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know your rankings. This was a lot of fun. And yeah, let me know if you like this format. Maybe I will do it again sometime. Yeah, you should totally go follow me on Instagram at RubberSoph. I have all of my Pearl Jam album rankings on there. So go and bully me if you want. Half the internet already do at this rate. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it because it helps me out a lot and it helps YouTube go, wow, this video is liked by people. Let me push it out to more Pearl Jam fans. Finally, subscribe for more. I will be doing some Pearl Jam videos. I have some ideas, so look out for those. And yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me and I really hope I see you in the next one. Bye!